DMX man to the T and shit, but it's like, I mean, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know what to say. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? But I feel what he went through and shit. You know, them addictions sometimes get the better of you at times. You know,
Yeah.
that's why you got to be strong minded. You got to have strong people around you. Cause me, man, I had to stop smoking and drinking for a little bit because I done gained some weight and then my pressure a little high. So I
Right.
got to do shit. People don't understand is that we go through this every day. Like I said in my video, I had to go to the doctor and I've been feeling kind of dizzy, like feeling kind of down, everything, nothing sick. It's just my body tired. I'm just tired of this. I'm doing the same thing every day and I just want to do something different. And DMX,
Right.
man, you don't need to feel sad for DMX, man. X lived a life that most motherfuckers wish they could live. you know,
Exactly.
he had his ways, but like I was telling cats, when we were on this live and we were talking on the back stream, because we was talking about Jay-Z and DMX, and I just told them like I just never felt Jay's music. Like the only music I liked from Jay was Reasonable Doubt. In My Lifetime was straight, but it's certain songs that I'll bump from him. But DMX, I'm bumping the whole album. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna say some shit, man, that you gonna feel in your soul, in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z just all fluff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's not. To me, I don't think he's credible as as somebody that came from the streets of New York. I look at DMX, I look at LL Cool J, and then I look at you. I don't see you vibing with the same niggas that was on the block in New York as those niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
I just don't connect with what you got going on because I think yours was more by association. You know what I'm saying? And you just took people's shit and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of character, so I don't really fuck with your shit. But if you do a talented song, I'm not gonna knock you at all. I'm gonna bump it. You know what I'm saying? Like because good music is good music. But as
Right.
far as just following what you do in the media and all this other shit, your other moves, no, I don't care nothing about that shit because I barely like your music, so I barely fuck with you on that tip. You know what I'm saying? Just like people that like LeBron, you like LeBron, but like you say, deep down, bro, you connect with that nigga in some kind of way that you feel like you should be a fan to him.
Right.
I'm a fan of Cam, Mike Vick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like T-Mac. You know what I'm saying? Those people I connect with. Those the type of personalities that I will fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But the shit that LeBron on, I wouldn't want to be around that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just my theory. It just went neck.
Yeah. And it would piss me off is this dude in this chat, this live yesterday, he made me mad. He said Trae Young overrated. I said, how? What was Atlanta before Trae got there? There hasn't been a player to hit Atlanta with that much impact since Dominique Wilkins.
But how is Trae Young overrated? Where did they boost him up at?
He's saying that people are saying he's top 5 of today and he's better than, and I'm like, he's not in my top 5, but he's in my top 10.
Point guards?
Yeah, point guards. I say he's my top 10, but he's not overrated. That don't mean he's overrated. It's just that you got to look at it, dog, because I did the list. I just did the video.
He's in my top 20. I'm sorry.
Oh, Trae Young?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you got him top 20?
Yeah, he might be in the top 20, but I don't. No, I wouldn't pick him over a lot of point guards.
This is my 10. I got Kyrie, Dame Lillard, Ja Morant, Luka Doncic, Drew Holiday, De'Aaron Fox, DeJounte Murray out there in San Antonio. People don't know about him. I don't understand why. He's been balling. Mike Conley. I got Steph, and then I got Trey. But, I mean, I could switch him out for Chris Paul. You know, Westbrook and Murray been having a down. I mean, Westbrook been balling statistically. You know, I can't take nothing from him. You know, I might move Westbrook up some, but I got Trey at 10, you know, and I got everybody else right behind them. Those are the guys I got over them right now, just because of the season and how it's been going.
Right.
That's how I look at it. But like I said, you say top 20, I mean, hey, you know, like I said, I respect your opinion because you watched the game too, so you know the game. Shit, you know that you taught me some things about the game, so I can't argue with that. You know, if he's in your top 20, I just feel he's top 10. Just what he's had to deal with. Atlanta's been nothing the past years, and the talent that he's had, you know, they're decent. Like Collins is raw. You know, Hunter and Reddish, to me, they're just regular role players compared to what everybody else got, minus Ja and Luka. Ja and Luka, to me, teams aren't as great as everybody try to make it to be. But yeah. Yeah, point guard. Yeah. I just can't put Murray over him, dog, because Murray will have a game where he'll drop 5 points. Like he'll drop 30 one game and win the game. And in the next 10 games, this nigga dropping 5 or 6 points. It's like
he got that light skin shit going.
Right.
That Deron Williams type.
Right. That's who he remind me of.
And then next game, he be like, damn, what happened to Deron? Did he play? Yeah, he played, but what happened to him? You just don't fucking know.
You right. He played just like Deron Williams. I always was trying to figure out, this nigga remind me of somebody, but yeah, I would change it. I would put Westbrook and Chris Paul over him. I agree with that. I would put
You ain't say Harden. I don't think you said Harden. Harden point guard.
Yeah, James a point guard. Yeah, he's a point guard. I was looking at James as a 2 guard who could run the point.
Right.
Just like I see Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a small forward, but he can run the point. Just like LeBron James. LeBron James is a point guard, but he's a small forward.
You know you're the point guard because the usage time of the ball in your hand tells you pretty much who's running the court, who's running the team.
Right.
And if you have the ball that much in your hand, you're the point guard. You start the play. The play starts off of you.
Okay.
So just like Giannis, Giannis was pretty much the point guard because what the point guard does, he brings the ball across the court from the back court to the front court. Yeah. That's what the point guard does, and then initiates the play.
Right.
I don't care how tall you are, how small you are. If you're doing that on a continuous, consistent basis throughout every single game, you're a point guard. It's nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no statistics you need to look at. Right. It ain't nothing. You're looking at the game, you see this one person always bringing the ball across the court, and then the offense starting off of him.
All right, I would put James Harden as the best point guard. You would have to, because he is. Because Dame Lillard and them, I was just going off of the consensus how they got it. You know how they got it. But if I did a real ranking, I'll probably redo that video because real ranking, James Harden is the best point guard in the league, hands down. So
I put in that category. I put LeBron in that category.
Yeah.
I would put Harden, Kyrie.
Kyrie a 2 guard. Yeah, Kyrie a 2 guard. Yeah.
Bring the ball up the court too. You know what I'm saying? Like Morant, all those type of players that bring the ball up the court, to me,
right.
It was play off of you, so you the point guard. You know what I'm saying? If we playing basketball and I be like, You know, you bring the ball up because shit, you got better handles than me, or whatever the situation. That's 9 times out of 10 who's gonna be the point guard on your team.
Right.
And I grew up playing basketball, but from the little that I did learn and the little that I did play, just the fundamentals of it. That's what you would do. You would put the ball in the best ball handler. But for LeBron, they just don't care because the nigga he had about 5-6 turnovers a game. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, man, he leads the league in most turnovers ever. And people, because people was trying to say, well, Kobe, he ball hog. I said, no, Kobe didn't ball hog. Kobe just shot the ball a lot because he had to. His team sucked. I mean, what you want to do?
Kobe was a shooting guard. He was like Jordan. He was a legit shooting guard.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. People, that's what I understand. Jordan get all this love, and I'm like, well, if Kobe's a ball hog, then what the hell is Jordan? because Jordan has a higher usage rate and PER than Kobe Bryant because he had the ball in his hand more.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like Jordan. I was like, yeah, Jordan's a ball hog.
Yeah.
Compared to what Dominique Wilkins was.
Right.
Dominique Wilkins was part of the team.
Right.
The team wasn't him. He was a part of the team.
Right.
So I liked those type of players. I didn't like the ball dominant players. You know what I'm saying? The only person that ball dominant that I liked was Magic because Magic was feeding all the other players. He wasn't just like, oh, I'm finna take you know what I'm saying? Because who want to play with that? Who want to play with that type of person that just want to shoot all the shots?
Right.
Especially if you're losing. You know what I'm saying? Kobe was able to pull it off because they knew I'm not better than Kobe. I can't.
You said what?
You know what I'm saying? But
no, what you were saying, you cut in and you cut in and out. What you were saying?
I was saying with like Shaq and Kobe, that was the only time where he felt like it was somebody that could be as consistent and make shots and get buckets, you know what I'm saying, just as much as he could. But on his other teams, he had no choice but to shoot the shots because pulling up for a 16-footer, you don't want fucking Powell out there doing his weak ass shit in the middle, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I don't get. People be trying to tell me.
It was only to get that shit off when they didn't have no big man. If they ain't have no big man, then Paul was gonna eat. He was gonna eat that night. Kobe already knew he was gonna eat that night. But you know what I'm saying? Kobe was out there every day, and he knew his talent. He was like, shit, I gotta go for 40 tonight because these niggas suck. Yeah. LeBron didn't have those problems. He had people that would make shots. If you see they not making shots, then you're supposed to take over, and that's his problem.
Right. That's
like, bro. How you supposed to be a savant of basketball and you don't know how to win games or in games? You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, please.
Right, and that's why I told people he's not in my top 50. And this one dude got mad saying I'm crazy. So I told him, well, if everybody else, he was like, well, everybody has him in the top 1. I said, so if everybody drink bleach, you gonna do it? And then he was like, I was like, yep, you gonna do it because you brainwashed. You're gonna drink the bleach because everybody else do it. Nick, that's not me. I've never been a person to go along with what everybody like. Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, Michael Jordan, like, yeah, for years I was like, yeah, he's the best. And then I started realizing he wasn't because you had other players who came before him. And Wilt Chamberlain made a very strong statement about him. Like, dude, they changed the rules to enhance you. They changed the rules to stop me.
Exactly.
So how can I put Michael Jordan over Wilt? It's hard. Like Kareem Abdull-Jabbar said, like they try to ask him that dumb question, is Jordan the greatest? I mean, it's like, they asked him, is he a better player than Michael? He was like, I believe I was just as effective as Michael, which he was. I put Kareem over Mike.
I put Kareem over Mike too. I put Kareem like right under fucking Wilt, because he couldn't be stopped. They did that to him in college. They said they told Kareem he can't dunk, so he had to lay the fucking ball up. That's
Right.
what the finger came into play because niggas couldn't dunk. They wasn't that they can't dunk. They wasn't even allowed to dunk. So all the shit they all niggas able to do now, man, they couldn't do back. If they could, everything that you do now it'd be old. It'd be nothing new to it because they was allowed to play how they wanted to play. They was playing by the rules and still fucking balling, nigga. Like on their level, and it ain't nothing against you. It's just like nigga, that was just the golden age of basketball. Period.
Right.
You can't say it was y'all are better.
So who is your top? So who is your top five? You had Wilt one, and what was your order?
I think I had Wilt. I had Magic. I had I think I had KD and what my other five? Well, Magic at point, Kobe at the 2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
KD, you say you would put KD over Bird?
Oh hell yeah, I put KD at my 3.
Okay.
I put in 4. Shit,
You could put Kareem and Wilt there. They could play the 5 and the 4.
Or you could put Tim Duncan and Wilt, whichever one. But I could say definitely Kareem because that nigga was unstoppable. So I will put Kareem and Wilt, like, and then I have Bill Russell coming off the bench, like.
Oh God, that's you can't stop that team. That team would be so vicious because you got Magic. Magic got this dude on the wing who's a killer. You got KD and Kobe on the wing. That would be probably the best wings. And that's what I tell people. Like, I love Bird, you feel me? But nobody want to give KD his props. Everybody talk about, oh, he's stacking teams. And I said, dude, he didn't know they were finna get James Harden. They just got him.
Yeah.
But every time he step on the court, dog, who can stop him? The dude, we've never seen a Kevin Durant before. This dude's 7 feet. It can shoot and handle the ball.
Like a point guard, like a 5'8" nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That most tall people are not that skilled.
No.
That is special on his own, man.
Right. So yeah, so you put him over. Okay, so you put KD over Bird, and I know you got Kobe over Mike.
Yeah. Mike could be off the bench, but Kobe gonna start.
And people get mad at me. They be like, "Man, Michael was better. He was fun." I said, "Oh, Michael Jordan, dog. Fundamentally, he was a great player, but dog, Kobe Bryant could do everything he could do and better." Like, defensively, you guys do not rate Kobe right. Dude, Kobe had to guard all the athletic players in his era. Mike didn't have that many athletic players in his era, but Dominique and them, like, it wasn't that many. Kobe had to go against the AIs, the T-Max, and all of these guys every night. You know, not taking away from Mike, you know, Mike could guard people, but I don't know, man. I just think people overglorify Mike. Like, they make him bigger than what he was. He's great, but they try to make him the end-all, be-all of everything.
Yeah, and he's not that. I'm sorry. He was only 6'6". Fuck out of here. Like,
right.
No, I'm just not gonna do that. That's not picking the smallest nigga in the weight room. Like, yeah, he might be the strongest, but I highly doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Just based off body mass and strength. You know what I'm saying? You just like, no, you 6'6". If you had to play against Book 1-on-1 and you had to play against his team, it would have been a different story.
Oh, I think Wilt would have beat him. Wilt would have beat him. Because Wilt was unstoppable. If Wilt actually took basketball as serious as Bill Russell and them, it would have been trouble.
This nigga did the high jump.
Right. And ran the 100. He ran the 100, didn't he?
Yeah. He was an all-around athlete, bro. He was on. Come on now, and he was 7 foot. You couldn't stop him.
Right. Right.
They had to let Bill Russell foul the shit out his ass.
Oh yeah, Bill had to. Yeah, Bill had to, dog. If Bill wasn't fouling the hell out of him, man, they would have won. But you know, Bill played as much as he could on him and stuff. But you know,
hey, let me call you right back.
All right.